wasn't necessarily the best way to go about it. So like the validates like could get you what you want, but the thing is that it kind of like, so basically what validates does, right, in the answer given, um, validates basically, so when it's like validates uniqueness, it actually prevents any posts that have the same title as any other post, right?
Let me write that down. Huh?
Yeah, so validates uniqueness prevents any post from having the same title as any other post.
Validate uniqueness. Okay, hold on. Validate uniqueness.
Prevents any.
What?
It prevents any post from having the same title as any other post.
Any post.
You just can't have two posts with the same title
Have
when that is in place.
same title. Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is that while that may solve like maybe a potential solution for the question, which was to create unique posts that won't be duplicated. What this does here, validates uniqueness, is that it actually prevents all posts from not having the same title. And the thing is that I think we still want that to even be a possibility, right? But the assignment specifically was to basically every time you run rake DBC, it's supposed to create a certain post if it doesn't exist yet. So that's the idea. Whereas this, it actually prevents all posts from having the same title as any other posts, which is a little bit too broad for what we want. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Couldn't the other solution have been to do like post.new and then wrap like an if statement around the safe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, I thought about that, but I don't know. I thought of Stack Overflow because they don't let any questions have the same title.
Oh, so that's, yeah. I don't think that's what we were asking for. We just what we wanted to do is that no matter how many times you run rake DBC, the post should exist, but it shouldn't exist more than once. That's the idea.
Righteous.
So Carmichael, if you go to your seeds file, in Cloud, could you go to Cloud9? And then just go to your seeds file. Are you looking for it?
It's right here.
Are you okay? There you are. Yeah. So let's just take a look at that assignment specifically. You have the assignment at hand? Here, I've got it. All right. So basically, it says run rake DBC a couple times, start your Rails console, and confirm that unique post has only been seeded once. Add a post with
So you just put once. So you take 15, put one.
No, because the thing is that if you run rake DBC multiple times, it's going to create multiple of that, post that was created once, right? Because if you run that seed file multiple times, it's going to create that post one time every time you run it.
Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, so you don't want that. Okay.
So what you should do is so it says create a post with the unique title and body. So if that's the one, can you scroll down? Actually, I'm just curious what you've got here. Did you take out the lorem stuff from your? Okay, you did. So you should probably
Right?
change. So previously, I think in the checkpoint, what they had you do in lines 13 and 14 is say title, Baker lorem sentence.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you should put that back, and then you should separately create your unique post. Um, and you should have an if statement. You should have an if statement wrapping it. And that's how you ensure uniqueness.
Well, they do not tell you that. How did someone figure that? How do you figure that out?
I don't know. Jeff, how did you figure it out?
I don't think I did it. I think I just seeded it, and then he said it was cool. So, I don't remember it being. I don't remember having to validate it and say like, "Hey, does this work?" So, are you going to do it? Are you saying wrap the entire statement in an if statement?
Yeah, yeah. So there are two so basically you can you can wrap in it in an if statement, or you can actually use a command called find or create by. And so what it does is it finds it, and if it doesn't find it, then it creates it. And so it's like this crazy Rails function that has been made to like do that specific function, which is to create a unique post. And no matter how many times regdbc is run, it will just ensure there's only one of that post.
All right. So if it finds it, create doesn't get run.
Yep, exactly. So, Carmichael, is that making sense?
So where do I put if?
So you should put if, yeah, you can put it anywhere. Yeah, there's fine.
And save?
Well, you need to like search for the posts, right, with that specific, with those specific attributes.
So how do I do that?
So you can use where, right? So you can use post.where and then search for both attributes.
So where do I do that?
Have you used where before?
No.
So I'll show you one way, and then I'll show you how to shorten it, and then you can do the same thing for comment. Okay. So write the following: if post.where.
Hold on. Something happened.
Yeah, something did happen. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If post.where, and then in parentheses, title colon, and then in quotes unique title. Sure, that works. And then comma after the quote. Yep, and then body, and then unique body.
In quotes?
Yeah, in quotes.
Underscore body?
Sure, whatever. Yeah. And then dot count after the parenthesis.
Okay.
Greater than 0. That's less than. Yep. So basically what it's saying is that if there's a post with the title named title and the body named unique body, if if you find more than 0 of them, so actually, sorry, it should be equals 0, right? If you don't find any of them, then do the following. Okay, and then enter a new line after 0. And then this is where you can do the post.create exclamation point, and then the attributes that you search for and where, if that makes sense.
So post.create's already there.
You gotta do it again.
Oh, okay. So post.
Cool. So, yeah, so keep doing that.
And then save it?
So you need to fill up the attributes. So copy that same post.create inside of the 50 times. So I would write it out again, just so you get used to writing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so write out which?
The parenthesis and then title colon the parenthesis.
Where? At comments?
Where you are right now.
Oh, okay. So title. So you gotta just do this over again?
Yeah. And then insert a quote after title. The second title.
There you go.
And then delete .count because you're just creating the post here, right? Enter a new line and type end. Yeah. So on line 12, that's where you're creating the unique post.
And then what's 50 times do?
Same thing. 50 times.
Yeah, so 50 times is looping. It's creating just like, so what seeds.rb does is it seeds your database with, fake data.
Fakes. Right.
Right, and so you're creating 50 fake posts.
Sure.
In the 50 times loop.
But I don't need that, do I?
Well, the thing is that, again, seeds is there just to like fill up your database. So I think you want so you just keep your database full.
Okay.
Or like at least have some data in there. So yeah, I'd say keep that. So yeah, so that's how you create a unique post. What you did from lines 11 to 13.
I'm getting an error on. Hold on, I'm getting an error on 11.
Eliminate the space between where and the parenthesis.
Now I'm getting a.
And then the same.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then you would do the same for comments.
And I do the same thing for comments. Okay. So when do I use operators like that?
Like where?
Like equals. Like equals.
If you're ever comparing two values.
Whenever I'm comparing two values.
So right here, you're just comparing the count to 0. If they're equal, then, then that's when you create the post.
I use operators. That's what it is, right? An operator?
I guess. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I just know it's double equals.
Double equals. I think it's an operator. Anyways. Okay, so, and then just put title.
Well, you would do it for comment, though. You have post that where. Right.
Post, it would be comment dot where.
Anyways, I think yes.
Dot where is searching?
Yeah, it searches all comments in your comments table. Anyways, I gotta run.
Yeah.
But I hope you have it from here.
Yeah, I do. Thanks, man.
Okay, if not, Jeff can stay on with you and chat with you.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
You think you did it?
I think I got it, man.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks. So I just do whatever. I just do the exact same thing, right?
Yeah. So, but if you look at your comment create, you'll have some different attributes here. So it won't be title. It'll be post.
It'll be post.
Yeah. So look below that, like kind of where you're creating the comment. So you look at those attributes and kind of use those instead of. So you see how you use.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
yeah.
So post, and then post, and then.
No, so post. Yeah, so post will be singular.
Why? Oh, I see. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. And then
okay.
And then, but no parentheses here. So you'll say, it'll actually, you can try like, you can associate it with post.first is always a good one.
So in the quotes, put post.first?
No quotes.
No quotes.
Oops.
Post. So post colon post dot first.
Yeah, so capital P. Yeah, there you go. So that will associate it with, so basically a comment is always associated with a post, right?
Okay.
So it's saying associate this comment with the first post in the database. Does that make sense?
Hold on. I just write this stuff down. A
Okay.
comment is always associated with a post.
Mhm.
Therefore, what?
So that's why that's there, the posts, the posting. So that's what you're referencing right there. So in this case, you're attaching this comment to the first post in the database.
So do I take away the other parentheses here?
No, you're still going to use that same thing.
Okay, so
Basically what you're doing is you're using new attributes,
okay,
right?
like first.
Right. So then we'll do a comma.
Okay.
And then what's the next parameter here?
Body.
Exactly. So let's start typing that out. So you'll have,
Oh, what the? Uh-oh. Okay. Body. Okay.
but you'll want the comma after, or not the comma. Sorry, the colon. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
There you
Body.
go.
Yeah.
And then so your body is going to be a unique body. So just it'll be in quotes. Yeah, so you can use that same string. Exactly. And then now we can close the parentheses. And then you can hit enter. Probably hit enter again and then type end.
So when do I use if statements? Why am I using an if statement here? To compare?
Yeah, so in this case too, we're also going to have to use, so basically what you're using the if statement for is to check if this post like already exists, because basically if you run rakedb seed over and over again, it's going to like seed that every single time. So you would get multiple instances of that same, comment.
Oh, okay, so if an if statement is kind of like a fishing rod, like fishing bait.
Yeah, exactly. So you're kind of checking,
And then if I bait it correctly, and I get a match, it will find it.
Right, exactly. So basically, all it is saying. So if this comments.where. So if we scroll up, let's look at Ricky's code up here, the code you typed in. On lines, I think 11 through 13, or 12 through 13, or 10. I don't know.
Okay.
Can we scroll up a bit?
Okay, hold on. Okay.
So if you see that where statement, so we're going to do the same thing here. So we're checking if comment.where, post out first, body, unique body. So we'll do .count up there on the if statement.
It where?
Under create comments.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so you want that same kind of if statement.
Oh, sorry. I want post.create.
No. So you want to.
Oh.
So on the line 23.
Yeah.
So let's click back up there. So at the end of that, you still want to check that .count.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Another attribute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Equals 0.
Yeah. So basically, what an if statement is going to do, like, the like that whole line right there is a variable. So if it returns true, then it's going to execute whatever's in the block.
Okay, I gotta go over blocks again. One mentor like told me to skip it on purpose, and I
Okay,
didn't.
yeah, that's a tough one. So, but we'll just go through the process of creating the comment now. So your validation's in there. So now you can do comment
Where?
in between the if and end statement.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do comment dot create, and then you can open a parenthesis, hit enter,
Hit what?
enter,
Really? Okay.
and you hit enter again. And then this is just like to keep the code clean, you know, that way it's not all on like one line.
Oh, okay.
And you can just read it easier. So you're going to kind of do the same thing. So if you scroll down a little bit, you kind of copy that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see what you're doing now?
Yeah. So it's comments or comments.
Yeah. So you're gonna,
Comments dot create.
yeah, exactly. Oh, no, it'll just be one comment. Singular.
Comment. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. So, so yeah, and then in that, you see the stuff you filled in the where?
In the where?
Yeah, so in your if statement, comments dot where.
Yeah.
So what you're going to be checking now, so if you go down into the middle of comment dot create in between the parentheses.
In between. Yeah, sure.
No, so down. Yeah, there we go. So you're going to fill in that same information.
Where? Or post?
Yeah. So, yep. Yep.
Dot count? No.
No, that's it.
No, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna write this out.
All right, man. But that should do it.
And then how do I know I'm right?
You just check. So you'll use your Rails
RakeDB?
console.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you'll use your so you'll run RakeDB seed, or
Yeah.
even better, you can run RakeDB reset.
What does RakeDB reset do?
Uninitialize constant comments. Okay, so it shouldn't be comments, it should be comment singular for.
Oh, at the if?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then run it again?
Yeah.
What does RakeDB reset do?
Basically, it does a lot of things. So it clears your entire database, right? And then it also runs RakeDB seed. So it's like 3 commands in one. You'll use it a lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if you type, do you see the number of posts created, comments created? In the terminal?
Yeah, 51.
Yeah, so that those extra ones on the end there are the ones that you just created, right?
Of course.
So if you type RakeDB seed, you should only get the number 50 back. Number 50 and number 100.
You're wrong.
No, still the same thing.
You said 101.
Yeah, so it would have gone to 202, 102.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's showing you the complete count.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Yeah, man, that should do it. That's everything.
That's everything. Okay. Okay. And then that validation was what? No validation?
The validates thing that I showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like you said. That was just another way to do it, but this is a lot cleaner, a lot, you know. Plus, it sticks to everything that's within your knowledge right now, you know, sort of.
Okay. Yeah, sort of. That was
Yeah, I mean
okay.
that comment dot where, I mean that was like above where I'm at right now. So I mean, and I've been done with the course for like a month. So
That's a blessing in disguise for me, eh?
yeah, so he got a good guy.
Okay.
But all right, man. Good luck, and I'll catch up with you next time.
All right, hang 10, bro.